borrow money quickly. When it comes to financial matters, there are times in everyone's life when something unexpected happens. In many cases, this means that money or the need for money will come into play. If your car breaks down or you have a similar emergency, then you are going to need to have the cash on hand to fix the problem and fix it fast. Of course, if you do not have access to the money that you need, you may end up having to borrow it from someone. The good news is that there are numerous ways to borrow money quickly. It's important to think logically when you are attempting to borrow money. While you may be in a rush, if you approach the situation in desperation and do not think about what you are doing, you may end up hurting yourself much worse in the long run. There are different ways to borrow funds, and in order to find the best interest rate and deal possible, you should shop around as much as you can. This may mean you do not have too much time to make a decision, but the brief time you take considering the decision at hand may save you plenty of money. Now the only question is, how do you borrow money quickly? Well, there are numerous ways to accomplish this task. From credit cards to bank loans, there are several ways to apply for and end up receiving money within 1 or 2 days, if it takes that long. The following list is comprised of a few possible choices you have when trying to borrow money quickly and a few things you need to do in order to expedite the borrowing process. Be prepared. Most loan officers and money lending organizations will want the same information from you. Having this information will ensure that your loan is processed more quickly than if they are waiting on you for information. Every loan officer will have you fill out an application and will check your credit. You may need to supply things like a driver's license, social security card, pay stubs, W-2 forms, proof of address, or other specific information. The longer the loan officers have to wait for this information, the longer you have to wait for your loan. Think rationally. Do not apply for the first loan that you find. Look at interest rates and other pertinent information before you apply for a loan thinking that it's the best option you have. The wrong loan could have you paying out hundreds or thousands more than you need to be paying. Additionally, each time you apply for one, your credit is checked. If your credit is checked frequently in a short amount of time, it can bring your credit score down and make it significantly harder to get the right loan for you. Consider your options. If you need money fast, you have numerous places you can go beyond family and friends. For example, you can apply for a credit card or a bank loan. These would be your top 2 choices. In the age of the Internet, you can apply for and be approved for a credit card in a number of minutes. It doesn't get much quicker than that. Use the Internet to your advantage. When looking for borrowing options in the form of credit cards or loans, you should take the time, if you have it, to look online. By visiting the websites of the businesses you wish to borrow money from, you will be able to find any special offers, the interest rate, and all contracts associated with the loan programs. In most cases, you can also apply and be approved solely online, so you really cannot go wrong by at least checking the Internet out. Looking to other options, credit cards and bank loans are not your only options. In fact, if you have a checking account, the bank may allow for overdrafts. An overdraft is when you write a check for more money than you have in your account. The bank will charge a standard rate of interest on the money owed, but you will not bounce a check and the money you need will be available immediately. Secured loans are also a very good option if you have collateral and your credit is not the best. This ensures the loan company will receive your collateral in the event that you default on the loan. Consider payday loans. If you need money quickly, you may want to consider a payday loan. While this can allow you to have money before your payday, expect to lose quite a bit of your check once payday comes. These loans give you money quickly, right when you need it. A lot of people use payday loans if they need money, but their payday is a few days away. Once their payday comes, they must pay the loan place back. Of course, these instant loans are often accompanied by excessive fees and interest. Please consider this option very carefully before signing away most of your hard-earned money just to get an advance. Borrowing money is simple. The methods that were listed will all take within a few minutes to a day or two in order to have the money in your hand. At that rate, whatever problem caused the need for quick money will surely be settled in no time. Caution: be careful who you give your information to, especially over the Internet. Make sure the company is a reputable, professional lending organization. If you are unfamiliar with their name, check them out at the Better Business Bureau's website. Here you can find out if they are a legitimate company and if they have had problems. Quick tips: some credit card companies allow you to instantly activate your credit card. This means that you can start using the card immediately, even before it is sent to you in the mail. While you can always borrow money from a friend if you are in need of financial aid, even if there is a contract, your friend's good deed may come back to haunt you both if you cannot pay him back soon enough.